good morning. I'm just getting ready for another day, but I started a new audiobook I just picked randomly. No thought, no rhyme, no reason. The Happy Place by Emily Henry. And I guess it takes place in Maine, at least the first bit, and so that's exciting. I love that. Feel like I'm there right now listening to it. Also, bad news. I don't know if I did a bad job on these two walls or if my walls are too textured for wallpaper, but my wallpaper keeps literally falling off. These two walls have been fine. My wall is super textured and I don't want to take it down because I like it so much. So I'm like, do I just try to redo these two walls? Or do I save up for the removable wallpaper that is made for textured walls? That stuff is just literally like 5 times the cost though of this type of removable wallpaper. So I don't really want to do that. Slash also, I spent like 6 hours of my life doing this. Tell me why my head is swarming with so many updates for you guys. I feel like it hasn't even been that long since I've vlogged. I'm on the same vlogging schedule that I always am, but I just have a million updates of things I want to tell y'all. One is I added to my lighthouse tattoo. As you may or may not have seen on social media, the lighthouse was reading as something else. So here it is, in case you haven't seen it, the other spots I've posted it. But we added the little number 24, some waves, some birds. And we did the number 24 because, as you may or may not know, this lighthouse kind of symbolizes 2 times in my life. The 2 times that I went to this lighthouse in Maine. The first time was my first ever solo trip. And it was me kind of getting over the craziest year of my life when my life blew up. My life blew up at age 24. The second time I went was our honeymoon in 2024. So I was kind of like, how perfect that this symbolizes 2 times and both those times kind of have to do with the number 24. Also, 24 is double the number 12, which is my favorite number. So that's one of the mini updates for you. I'm gonna get dressed real quick. I bought this on a whim, by the way. It's definitely not a healthy for you dry shampoo, but I was just out and I kind of wanted an aerosol. I have a lot of, good for you puff dry shampoos. Sometimes an aerosol just hits. And I saw this one on Ulta for $7.99, which nowadays, what used to be the most affordable, which was the Batiste, is like $13 for the small size. So I was like, this is like half the price of the one that used to be the cheap one. And I never have seen this brand before, Monday, but I actually really like it. I do wish it didn't have perfume, like it has like artificial fragrance, but it works really well. And I was very impressed with the cost. So just a PSA, this might be the new cheapest dry shampoo on the market. Okay, another thing is I filmed a thrifted gift yesterday. I think it came out right before this vlog, so I think it's already live. But I thrifted a couple things for myself. One of them is this striped shirt. I just feel like it's just great for beachy life, keeping sun off. You know? Second is I thrifted, I just washed these. Look at this. Ow! Look at my dishwasher right now. I thrifted a million Mexican glasses. As y'all know, I've been like my favorite. I bought these forever ago when I first moved to Austin and I've broken most of them and these were not cheap. I got them, I like shipped them from Mexico. I found these for $1 a piece. They had 32. I got 16, which is still a lot. But I'm thinking if we ever have like a huge dinner, like we had that 12-person dinner, we're gonna have another 12-person dinner soon for my friend's mom's 60th birthday. It would be nice to have all matching water glasses because the most we have of anything I think is 8. I might rearrange my shelves and then also put a back stock in the laundry room. This one is gone. Broken, gone, gone. Dangerous, actually. I'm getting distracted.
here's my final rearranged, and I got distracted organizing upstairs, that now there's a few of these up here too, which I think is very practical for whenever we have friends and family staying here. Actually, I'm getting distracted again. There's something else, and it's replaced this. I think that these colors don't really match up here anymore, and the picture that used to be above the piano might feel more fitting up here. It's not bad. Do we like that there? I can't quite decide. What do you think, Max? Do you like it there? Or should I hang it horizontally? Cast your vote down below. One thing I will say is when I was choosing art for downstairs, the reason I did canvas instead of like paper that would be framed in like a glass frame is when glass reflects the window, it's super distracting in video. And I obviously film downstairs a lot more than I film up here, but this is reflecting the window if I ever do film up here. So how do we feel about that? Is that like kind of distracting? What are your thoughts? Or is it kind of nice? Okay, guess what I'm doing today. I mean, maybe you can already guess because maybe I made it the title of this video, but I got a crazy email in my inbox through my management being like, hey, do you want a free massage by a robot? And I was like, pardon? Apparently there's this new technology where you get, like, you can get a full body massage at a spa by this robotic, like it almost looks like two arms that just have like the, you know, like no fingers. And I was like, well, I'm intrigued. And if it's free, I'll try it. And then I clicked on like the find one near you, and it's at the Seabird Hotel, which is like the nicest spa in Oceanside, at least the one that's closest to me. That's where I did my like bachelorette weekend with Jacqueline. I've been to the spa twice there on my own since I moved here, once for the bachelorette and then once on my break in January. They have, I guess, one of these robots now in their spa. So I'm just doing a 30-minute back and shoulder massage. Apparently you change into this almost like super suit. You change into this stretchy, long sleeve bodysuit because it's like a clothed massage. Obviously, it's not gonna like put lotion on you, but I didn't know. That'll be quite the experience. So I'm going from that to then meeting Kadi at our studio just for an hour or two to finish our pieces, maybe get them ready to go into the kiln so we can glaze it next time, and then after that we'll have some finished pieces, which will be so exciting. Jordy has plans tonight. I have a night at home to myself, and I'm saving a lot of my boring tasks for that time so that I can do all these fun things today, and I'm looking really forward to it. I am just so intrigued. I also wonder if you get just a 30-minute robot massage, do they let you stay at the spa? Like, can I like hang out and use the amenities? I don't know. I'm meeting Kadi at 2:30 and this is from 1 to 1:30, so I would have an hour to kill. And that would be so awesome if I'm able to hang out there for an hour. We'll see. Your guess is as good as mine. I truly do not know what to expect. Break, smoothie chat. I actually have something exciting to tell you guys. I have something free for you. Something that you can just like get for free. No strings attached, which is super cool. And it's thanks to the sponsor of today's video, which is Timeline. Y'all know I love little healthy things that I can sneak in. Two ways are my favorite ways. One is either if I can put it in a smoothie, or two is I take it as a gummy. And they have both ways. Timeline is MitoPure, which is urolithin A. It powers the mitochondria, which helps support your cellular health, which helps aging and longevity and
like endless different ways. One of the things this does is it helps clear out the damaged mitochondria. And then when there's more room for the healthier ones, there's increased cellular energy, which helps your muscular strength and just like all sorts of things. They basically gave me a link and a code to where you can get a pack of gummies as a sample for free. Like you don't even have to have a purchase. For the free sample pack, the code is Gummies Gift, but also in case you like tried them last time that I talked about them and you wanted to officially buy a whole pack of them, they increased my code to 20% off. So I'm gonna have that on screen too if you actually wanted to buy the full size. So Gummies Gift, free sample, or my code for 20% off an actual order of it. Thank you to Timeline for partnering with me on this video. I already have it in my smoothie, so I'm not gonna take the gummies today, but have fun to switch it up, you know? A little bit of this one day, a little bit of that the next day. Actually makes me stick to it. This was the most unexpected package and I'm so stoked on it. Pesto aioli, ginger yuzu aioli, everything aioli, hot pepper bacon jam, Thai chili guava jam, and this is probably what I'm most excited for, dill pickle mustard. It smells delicious. That's so good. You know the type of sandwich that I do love that this would be so good on is a Reuben. I need someone to create a bread that tastes like a gluten-free rye, but then with the sauerkraut and this, that would be so good. Oh my gosh, thank you. This brand is Terrapin Ridge. Was not expecting this to show up in the mail, but Jordy is gonna be stoked because that man is Mr. Sauce. I swear he puts so many sauces on everything. The man loves a sauce. Last night we made chicken sausage, rice, asparagus, arugula, avocado bowls, and I swear he put 6 sauces on it. Here's to add to his sauce collection. He's gonna be pumped. Okay, thinking through packing everything I need. I think I just need a hair tie for the robot massage, and then apron for pottery to ship off my next thrifted gift from yesterday. I am so sorry to Sean who's getting this because the only box I had large enough was a box of quilted northern toilet paper. So then I wrapped it in regular brown paper so that at least it wouldn't look like she got toilet paper randomly delivered to her door. And I hope this paper doesn't rip. Changing into a robe now because apparently then they take you back to the room and then you put on the I guess it might be skins. So I'm ready. Okay, this is so crazy. I'm in a room on my own. These are the options of things to change into. This is the robot, and the way it works, these are scanners. So you lay down, it scans your body. And then down here under the headrest, an iPad that you lay down, you put your head through, and you can control things through here. So that's pretty wild. One squished face later. I'll give you a review in the car. I got some thoughts. My camera hates the lighting in here, so I won't subject y'all to that. But been a massaged superwoman. I'm walking down the street to grab me and Kadi a coffee to bring her before I meet her at the studio. And there's a spot called Camp Coffee. I took y'all here once before, and I've only ever been here once before, and it was really good. So it's the closest thing nearby. Look at what Kadi got. This is a butterfly pea flower tea that has an oat cold foam on top. So beautiful. I got a lightly sweetened smoked salt caramel latte with oat milk. Let's give it a little taste. Oh. I'm glad I got that lightly sweetened. It's perfect. Okay, my thoughts. Pros and cons. I would say was not better than a human massage. Nothing beats human touch, and also them being able to, you can get so much more specific with a thumb than you can with the point of that nub that it has. For that reason, I would say a human massage is much better. Also, just being able to have lotion and kind of the glide motion of skin is better than that on fabric. It got kind of caught
on the fabric, even though I changed into their clothes and I didn't wear a bra underneath or anything that I could get caught on for that very reason. But the things I really liked about it are with the iPad right there, you could like change the pressure really easily, change the music, change the vibe. Say you like something, say you don't like something. If you don't like something, you can literally skip it and it will just move on to the next series that it's going to do. And as a non-confrontational person, that was awesome. There's been many times where the pressure is like too much or not enough, and it takes a lot of willpower for me to say something about it. I feel like I've just now gotten to the age and the stage of life where I will. But the thing that I won't say something about, I wish I was this person, I'm just simply not, is when you have a really chatty masseuse and you don't really want to be socializing. You're like, this is a treat and an expensive experience and I would like to relax. I'm never the person that can shut down conversation ever, and I always wish I could. So for like non-confrontational or slightly awkward people like me in that way, that's a huge perk to be able to just, you know, tell exactly what you want to an iPad and not have that kind of awkwardness. Yeah. So I have a lot of mixed thoughts. It was really fun to experiment though and try that out. I was so curious what it was like. And it was also nice to have like the privacy of the room to yourself, change as leisurely as you want and click start when you're ready instead of like rushing against the clock in case they knock on your door early. You don't want to be like butt naked when someone opens the door. You know what I mean? So anyways, pros and cons for sure. Very fun, interesting experience. I was thankful to get to try that. Let's go take this drink to my beautiful friend Kadi. Let's go finish a couple pieces and maybe get them ready to glaze next time we're there. I don't know the kiln schedule at my studio. I don't know like how often he fires, but I'm hoping it's often enough. We will see. Okay, I'm gonna tell Kadi I am on my way. One of my pieces cracked and I had to throw it away, and that was sad. But it didn't even go in the kiln yet, so it definitely would not have survived the kiln. But have been throwing lots of bowls, all different shapes and sizes, just trying to get back into it. We also played with a new clay today. We opened up basically like a red speckled clay, and that one was somehow softer but also so gritty that it was not a fun sensory experience to throw. But now my hands feel very exfoliated. So, you know, pros and cons. But going to ship this package before UPS closes and then get home, get some work done, see what responsibilities I've been overlooking, and get them in order.
Just made myself a quick, easy little dinner. I used the dill pickled mustard to saute up some sweet potato, and then I have this like apple chicken sausage, arugula, and then I use the everything aioli kind of as like a little dressing. Let's give it a taste. Let's see how it is. It's pretty freaking good. Mm-hmm. But anyways, I am planning on being right here for the rest of the night, so I will spare y'all from that boredom and instead just say goodbye and I love you and thank you for spending a really fun day with me. We went on some adventures today. I had a nice time. I really did. Oh, I will have my timeline, link, and code and everything that you need to know down below. Get the free gummies. Like, you literally don't have to buy anything. You just type in the code and they send it to you for free. And sorry again for my voice still sounding so icky and sicky. I'm really hoping that in a vlog very soon I'm gonna sound back to normal, but I'm filming another video tomorrow, so you'll probably get at least one more video of this sultry voice of mine. I love you. Hope you have the best rest of your day, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye.